Hi, I'm Kim Dooley. I am the Coalition Coordinator for the Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition in Warren County. Warren County is situated about 25 miles south of Dayton and about 25 miles north of Cincinnati. We're a community of about 228,000 individuals, and our communities have an interesting dichotomy. We have some very diverse, affluent areas in our county, and we have some very poor, less diverse areas in our county. We're also known as the Ohio's largest playground, so there's plenty to do in our community when it comes to activities. We are home of Paramount's Kings Island Amusement Park, the Great Wolf Lodge, and the Beach Water Park. We have a very strong youth-led prevention in our county called the Teen Alliance Council, which they are posted quite a bit on our coalition website. You can see more information there at sapc.warrencounty.org. A couple more things. We, with the SPF-PFS initiative, our problem of practice is underage drinking in Warren County, and I'm going to go through the steps with you on how we progress through that. We chose an environmental strategy using a media campaign. So how did we get to an environmental strategy? There were several processes within the SPF model that led our coalition to select an environmental campaign. First, after we identified that we had an underage drinking problem based on our data from the Pride Student Drug Use Surveys, we conducted community readiness assessments to determine how aware our community was of underage drinking, and it was determined that we had vague awareness in Warren County. So we then conducted focus groups with youth and parents to further gather more data regarding the topic of underage drinking. We identified that there was a lack of family communication going on in our county. Parents were having discussions, but only at pivotal times, maybe prom or homecoming, and not as an ongoing thing. And that we also identified that there was a need for parents to emphasize their disapproval of underage drinking. And parents let us know in those focus groups that they really struggled with having tools available to have these tough conversations with their kids. So our coalition moved forward after that and decided to create a strategic plan. Then determined that a media campaign would be beneficial in improving family communication about underage drinking, providing parents with resources to equip them to have these conversations, and then parents stressing their disapproval of underage drinking. So we researched media campaigns, and we located the Talk They Hear You campaign from SAMHSA that really provided a huge toolkit on all the resources we would need, and we didn't have to reinvent the wheel, and it fit nicely into the messages that we wanted to get across. Okay, so we contracted with Cox Media Group to do radio ads on 99.1 April through June. Cox Media Group is located out of Dayton, Ohio. And they also are doing digital ads on websites for us. And then we also contracted with NCM, which is the National Cinema Media Company. And they are doing public service announcements at one of our major theaters in our county, at Regal. And we are still in the process of that campaign. We've added another month, the month of July, to that, so we're not quite finished. Here are some examples of radio and theater ads. We'll do the radio first.
Parents, you have the power to help prevent underage drinking by talking to your children early and often about the dangers of alcohol.
Talk, they hear you. For more information, visit us at sapcwarrencounty.org. That's sapcwarrencounty.org.
And then one of our commercials.
Can I go with this sleepover?
I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit sapcwarrencounty.org.
So how will we know we will be successful? Well, we're hoping to get results from our Pride Student Drug Use Surveys in the future to look at an increase in family communication around underage drinking, as well as an increase in parental disapproval. And our goal also with this campaign is to drive more individuals or parents in our community to our coalition's website, and we have all the tools on there for the Talk They Hear You campaign. So we'll be able to look at our Google Analytics at some point and determine how many visits we had that increased to the website from the actual Talk They Hear You media campaign.